What little Ben would rather be. Little Ben felt very cross one morning. He would not speak a pleasant word to anybody. He cried because Grandma would not let him go out and play in the wet snow. His mama was away from home. Grandma did not want him to take cold while she was gone. Ben sat by the window and pouted. He looked out and saw the birds hopping about over the snow and picking up crumbs. He saw the butcher's big dog tumbling through a deep drift and heard the sleigh bells jingling. Everything seemed bright and merry out of doors. At last he said, "I don't think that boys have any good times at all. I should rather be a dog than a boy. I should rather be a bird too. Then I could play in the snow as much as I wanted to." "I am sorry to hear my little Ben talk in such a foolish way," said Grandma. "I don't think that dogs or birds have one half the good time little boys do." "I think they have better times," said Ben, and he kept on pouting and looking out the window. "I know a little boy who went to the circus with his grandpa and had a very nice time," said Grandma. "He saw the horses, ponies, and elephants and rode home in the big omnibus. He had enough to talk about for a whole week. I never knew any dogs or birds that went to a circus with their grandpas." Ben began to remember the nice time she spoke of, but he did not say a word. So Grandma went on. "I know a little boy who is so happy when the 4th of July comes that he gets up before daylight to beat his drum and fire his crackers. I don't believe that dogs know anything about the 4th of July." "I don't believe they do either, Grandma," said Ben, and he couldn't help but smile. "And that same little boy hung up his stocking last Christmas," said Grandma. "And oh, what pretty presents he had in it. And what pretty presents he had that were too large to be put inside of a stocking. I don't think that Santa Claus ever brings presents to dogs and birds." Little Ben could not be cross any longer, and he laughed. "Why, I'm that boy, Grandma. And I have lots of good times." "That's just what I thought," said Grandma. "I know you have forgotten about some of the things that children enjoy so much." And she laughed too at the sight of his funny face. "I know I was foolish to say what I did," said he, "but I feel better now." Little Ben was happy all the rest of the day and helped Grandma as much as he could. He was very glad when her spool dropped again so he could pick it up for her. And the next morning he went out and had a fine sleigh ride with Grandpa. The end.